Hey guys, I'm James from the Omnic Post with an update on Overwatch 2. In this video, I want to look into the question that has been bothering a lot of the community. Is Kiriko's kit too OP? With the release of Kiriko's origin story earlier this week, Blizzard took the time to do another developer update. Lead concept artist Quifang and associate narrative designer. That is a long title, come on. Qingshu Min, I'm terribly sorry for butchering your names, talked about how they ended up with Kiriko, and they went a little more in detail on her abilities. First off, it was somewhat implied that Kiriko started out as a DPS hero. The Fox was a part of her kit from the start, but they went through some iterations on both her abilities and her look. It wasn't until they decided that she was going to be a support that they ended up with the Kiriko we kinda know now. Now, if you have been following me for quite a while, you know that I talked about the reporters seeing a silhouette for a new hero at BlizzCon 2019 that showed the Fox, and that hero was holding a huge shuriken. I always dreaded the idea of such a big shuriken being a weapon in-game, and always brushed it off and hoped that it were actually kunai knives that were fanned out that looked like a shuriken, you know? Grasping at straws. But last week they showed off Kiriko and she had kunai knives. So I got all excited and started yelling I was right! At which point my girlfriend slapped me in the face and yelled back, "Why did you have to yell that in my ear?" After which I went to the living room and slept on the sofa. But it turns out that he did really see a huge shuriken. The art exists, and the thing needed bearings to make sure it turned. What the hell? Apparently they based it off fidget spinners, which were popular back then. I'm glad that they ditched that. By the way, they shared that Genji in an early iteration used to use kunai knives. He is going to be jelly. The developer update also elaborated on her abilities, and to be honest, she looks difficult on one end, but very risky on the other. She is a pure hybrid. They literally said that both experienced support players and DPS players will enjoy Kiriko. Uh-oh. Now, I know that they want to convince DPS players to switch to support, to have more people playing the support role. But the thing is, a DPS player that is kind of convinced to play support tends to forget about the healing part. On the other hand, you need to be a pretty good aim to play her as a DPS. Because she is extremely effective when you can get those headshots in. She crits like crazy. If you hit your enemy target in the face with that kunai, no more haircuts for that enemy player. The Fuda heals look nice, interesting, strategic and smart. And in combination with the wall climb and the teleport, which reaches pretty far actually, and it's on an 8-second cooldown, Kiriko will always be in the middle of the action. No backline healing for her. The Suzu belts, however, these are on a 15-second cooldown, which is long. But not only do they make anybody in a certain radius invulnerable for a short time, they also cleanse almost everything, including sleep. That is right, for the first time ever, you'll be able to wake up your sleeping teammates. Well, if they're sleeping in game, that is. There is going to be some cursing and Egyptian going on the other team. And DPS are just going to blame Kiriko for waking up that raging Winston. I didn't do it, she did. Look, I've always said that the cleanse would be cool. Being able to wake up a sleeping ally is kinda nice. But with the invulnerability on top of that, whew, it feels like it's going to be a little much, even if it is on a long cooldown. But again, we'll need to wait and see. Her ult, we all know about it. It is that cute fox dashing forward and boosting everybody's running speed, damage speed, cooldowns. We've seen it a few times by now. By the way, it turns out that the Tories, the gates, is because everybody kept losing track of the fox. The blue, glowing fox. Really? But I don't mind. It looks pretty neat. It looks cool, actually. Overall, it was a pretty decent developer update. But I really want to keep my final judgment about Kiriko till I get to play her on October 4th. But what do you think about Kiriko being such a potent hybrid? And especially those Suzu bells? Let me know in the comments. Join me during my streams on twitch.tv/DamesTV and make sure to subscribe for more updates on Overwatch.